Hey, welcome to another video on Expected Value Lotto, where we look at US scratch tickets and their expected values. And in this video, we're looking at the brand new California Lottery $2 Millionaire Maker ticket. This is part of the August 2023 series of tickets that California is putting out. It is a number match game, and there are a few symbols you can find. There's a 10x and 20x symbol, and then there's also, it looks like a bank symbol for a win all. And then there is this Millionaire Maker spot, which I don't know, I think it's kind of interesting that I guess this is where you're going to win the jackpot. If you win one of the top prizes, this is where it's going to happen. And so this is where you want to see the 1 million, 2 million, or $5 million symbol. Now here on this page, we're looking at the prize structure and odds that the California Lottery put out on this game. Overall odds are 1 in 2.83, and then cash odds are 1 in 3.94. And looking at the prize structure, you can win anywhere from a ticket prize or 20 bucks all the way up to $5 million. And yeah, I'll start out by saying that I do like the top prize of $5 million. I always, consider when I'm buying these tickets, is the wager worth the top prize? And I definitely think a $5 million top prize is worth playing for. So I do like that. The other thing that I'll notice, well, a couple of other things about the prize structure is that you've got this $20 prize level. The odds are essentially 1 in 5 of getting a $20 prize. And so, it doesn't, like I said in the $10 video, it doesn't matter how you're getting your money back really. But, when the odds are 1 in 5 of winning 20 bucks, there's just so much of the game being played at that level that to me, it kind of affects the fun factor of it. It just becomes kind of boring because you're winning 20 bucks so often. And so, I don't really like it when I see stuff like that just because it's boring. And then the other thing that I will mention is that in California, for any prize over $5,000, they're automatically going to take out 24% in taxes. I don't view that tax money as part of the value of the game. And I mean, it affects 1, 2, 3, 4. It affects 5 top prizes here. And that is a lot of prize money that's going to automatically have 24% taken out of it. And so, the question has to be raised, how is that going to affect the overall value of the ticket? And we'll see that in just a second. But, it does affect these top 5 prizes. And so instead of what's listed here, I'm going to view these prizes as $38,000, $76,000, $760,000, $1.52 million, and then $3.8 million. And so with those adjusted numbers, when you run the numbers on this game, you have a payout of between 75 and 76%. And so, yeah, I mean, we'll see. That's still an okay payout for a $20 ticket. But how high could the payout have been if they had not had so many prizes where they're taking out that 24% in taxes? Who knows? But we'll compare numbers a little bit later in the video. The one thing that I will mention is that, well, 2 things. This does meet the minimum 70% payout that we look for all tickets, so it's well above that. And then the other thing I'll mention is that it does include all of the top prizes and upper mid-tier prizes, which not too many people are going to be winning. So not very many people are going to see a 75% payout on this game. And what we really want to know is, what is the payout going to be for the average person who plays this game who may not be hitting those top prizes? And so in order to do that, we are going to subtract out the value of the top 1% of prizes, recalculate, and figure out what the new payout is going to be. So looking back at the prize structure, the separation between the top 1% and bottom 99% of prizes happened here at the $100 prize level. So yeah, I mean, that's not even halfway up the prize structure, which I just don't like to see that, because this ticket is so exclusive. Like, a lot of the prize structure is just exclusive to it. It cuts out almost everybody who plays the game from, access to this, to over half of the prize structure. So I don't know. I just don't think that that's a very smart way to build a prize structure. But anyways, if you have just average luck on this game, when you do win, you should expect to win anywhere from $20 to $100. And then at that $100 prize level, almost all of these tickets, or almost all of these wins, are available to the average person. The breakdown here is 98 to 2. So 98% of these prizes are bottom 99% prizes available to the average person. There are 2% of these, though, that are going to join all of these other top 1% prizes that almost nobody is going to be winning. And so yeah, just I don't know. I don't like when a prize structure is like this. There's just too much of it that the average person can't have access to. So what we're going to do is we're going to subtract out the value of all of these prizes. By the way, if you want to know the odds of winning a top 1% prize, look at the overall odds, move the decimal point 2 spaces to the right, and it's about 1 in every 283 tickets to get a top 1% prize. So, you're spending a whole lot of money to get a top 1% prize when you play these scratch tickets. But anyways, when you subtract out the value of the top 1% of prizes, the number that you come up with for the bottom 99% is between 56 and 57%. Now, this number does not reach the minimum 60% that we like to see. And so just like the $10 ticket, when you have numbers down here in the 50% range, you're losing your money so fast that it's really difficult to continue playing. I like to buy a few tickets, win some of my money back, go back and play a few more tickets. But when you're winning this little bit of your money back, it's really hard to do that. And so to me, it's not fun to play tickets with bottom 99% numbers this low. It's just too unfriendly to the average person playing the game. Now here on this page, we're tracking the increases and decreases of California $20 tickets. And the Millionaire Maker ticket is over here on the right. And you can see there was a little bit of bump in value from the previous ticket, the 100X ticket, but definitely not up to where the first two tickets were that we featured on the channels. So, I mean, I do like that the value came up, but I don't think it came up enough. It's really hard to recommend a ticket when there are two other better tickets out there to buy. Now, the Win $100 or $200 ticket, that's like a specialty ticket. So maybe there's one better ticket out there to buy, the Premier Sevens. But if you're looking up here at the top, in green, you see the best ticket in every column. So if you're playing for overall value, that Premier Sevens ticket is the best $20 ticket that we've looked at on the channel so far. If you're playing for odds, this Millionaire Maker ticket might be the ticket that you would want to play. If you're looking at bottom 99% value, that Win $100 or $200 ticket, that's a friendlier ticket to the average player, even though the odds are long. But you're not playing for any kind of top prize. So it's hard to recommend that one because you're not going to play a whole lot of these. And so the second best ticket would be the Premier Sevens ticket. And then if you're more of a high roller and you're looking for a better top prize or a better top 1% prize when you are lucky enough to hit that, the Millionaire Maker ticket might be the one that you would want to play. Now over here on the right, we're keeping track of top prizes as well if you're interested in that. Now on this page, we are ranking California $20 tickets based on overall payout. Millionaire Maker is in third place overall. So, again, in my opinion, I wouldn't play a ticket if there was a better ticket out there to play. I want to spend my money on the best possible product that I can. And right now, the Premier Sevens ticket is the one that I would play. Here is where we are ranking tickets based on bottom 99% payout, so friendliness to the average player. And you can see Millionaire Maker very far below, it's in last place, very far below the third place ticket. So this is a really tough ticket for the average player. You better hope you win a top 1% prize when you're playing this. Now here is where we get to compare $20 tickets across states. And you can see California has done pretty well on this. California has put out pretty competitive $20 tickets. This Millionaire Maker ticket, even though it's not super good by California standards, it is still pretty competitive. It's better than Louisiana, New York, Texas. It's competitive with some Florida tickets and some Georgia tickets. But really what we want to do is look up at the top of the list. Massachusetts has the number one ticket here. Massachusetts, the $120 ticket that we've looked at from Massachusetts has an 81% payout. And so we have to ask the question every video, if Massachusetts can put out a $20 ticket at 81% payout and make plenty of money with it, then why is California putting out $20 tickets at 75% payout? That is a 6 percentage point difference. And when you're talking about, millions and millions of these tickets at $20 a piece, one game could be worth over $100 million. And when you're talking about 6 percentage points of a total game value of 100 over $100 million, you're talking about a lot of money that the Massachusetts lottery feels like it can give its players that the California lottery is keeping from its players. And you have to ask the question, why would the California lottery do that? And I don't think there is a good answer for it. Any answer that I can come up with is makes the California lottery look bad. And so, yeah, I think we have to ask that question. I think it's time for people to demand better lottery tickets from their states. I mean, if they can make plenty of money with an 81% payout ticket, then they should be giving 81% tickets, or they should be making 81% payout tickets. And so the only solution that I can think of is to quit playing them until the state lotteries decide to treat the players fairly. And so, yeah, I probably wouldn't be playing the Millionaire Maker ticket. If I really wanted to play a $20 ticket, what I would probably do is find a Massachusetts scratcher on social media that I felt like I could trust and go in on books with one of the Massachusetts $20 tickets, because the payout's so much better. Now here on this page, we are ranking tickets based on bottom 99% payout. And so this ticket, where is it? Millionaire Maker, almost at the bottom of the list, 16th place overall. Just a really, really tough ticket for the average player. And you can see the Massachusetts ticket is down here too. The difference is that the Massachusetts ticket has a lot of value in the top 1%, a lot more value even than the Millionaire Maker ticket. And so it does make up for this pretty low bottom 99% payout. Now here on this page, we are listing the top 36 tickets that we've looked at on the channel so far. And this Millionaire Maker ticket did make the list. It's in 32nd place right here. So it just barely made the list. The thing that I want to point out, though, is that you can see above this ticket, we see a $5 ticket here, a couple more $5 tickets here. We've got some $10 tickets, up on this list, a lot of $10 tickets here in the top 10. And so it's just a sad state of affairs when you have a $20 ticket from one state and a better $5 ticket from another state. That should never happen. You should never have a $5 ticket from one state that has a higher payout than a $20 ticket from a different state. That should never happen. And California needs to correct that. That just means the California $20 tickets values are just too low. If they can't beat a $5 ticket from another state, the value is just too low. And so another reason that I wouldn't be playing this $20 Millionaire Maker ticket. Now on this page, these are the top 36 tickets that we have looked at on the channel so far for bottom 99% payout. So friendliness to the average player. 56% is nowhere near close enough to make this list. So if you want to pause that and look at it, feel free. So that is about it for the California Lottery $20 Millionaire Maker ticket. Is it just a horrible ticket overall? Not quite. It's more average, but it's definitely nowhere near where the Massachusetts tickets are. And so, my advice is buy the absolute best product that you can. And those right now, those are coming out of Massachusetts. So that's where I would be focusing if I were, spending money on scratch tickets. So that is it. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.